Hey guys, what's up? Today we are going to do an oil change on the Volt. So it has been sitting around for a long time, almost a year, and the oil is kind of dark. Actually, let me show you. It doesn't have very much mileage on it. I can't remember how much, but you can see it's pretty dark. It's like brown and it has a smell to it. So it is Mobil 1 fully synthetic, but it's just been too long, so we're gonna change it. Let me show you guys what I bought. I got the extended performance Mobil 1 fully synthetic. I figured this probably be better, and I got this ultra synthetic filter, and I got a wrench. So first things first, we're gonna jack up the car, and I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like little grooves over there where the jack will go, and that's it. We're gonna jack it up slowly but surely. Alright guys, so I moved the car onto the driveway, so the jack seemed to want to sink into the grass. So anyways, I jacked up this side, and here you can see underneath we got an oil filter right here and the drain right there. The size on there, the nut size is 10 millimeter. The nut size right there. So just get an oil pan. I got this really dirty oil pan here, and then unscrew this bolt right there. There it goes. I can't remember if this is my first. No, this is not my first time changing. I think I already changed oil before in this car. Or in any case, let's see. Yeah, I should have changed the oil already in this car. Woo! Yeah, I did, because I put a magnet right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a magnet. Alright guys, so the magnet barely had anything on it, but it did have a little bit of accumulation of some kind of metal, I guess. Just a really thin layer. So yeah, I actually put this magnet in there. I do it in all my vehicles. It's a good idea to catch any kind of debris, magnetic debris in there. So I know the filter is supposed to do a lot of that work, but just in case something comes through. And it looks like it was very fine stuff, so I don't know if it's good or not that I'm catching it, but in any case, that's what I'm doing. So I'll put this back in. The oil's almost done draining, so should be able to put this back in soon. And that's it. It has a rubber O-ring on there, so it does get pretty tight easily. Seals good, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. So there we go. Just tighten it up. I usually just use my hand to tighten it up, just feel it. Something reasonably tight is good enough. And that's it. And now we'll move on to our filter. So actually I bought a wrench, so it should be easy for me. This is only like $3 at Walmart. And this is I don't know if you guys can read, it's a 74 to 76 millimeter filter wrench. So 74 to 76. It goes on there perfectly. So now we'll just use our ratchet here. And that's it. This one's a toughie. I guess I put this one in real tight. There we go. Whew! I'm gonna try to get this filter wrench off. Might be a little hard. So yeah, it'll come right off. Just make sure you got your oil pan ready to catch the drips. Hopefully it's not gonna drip all over the place. Simple as that. Let it drain a bit. So the less mess you make, the better. But if you got it aimed right where you need it, not a problem. So anyways, Alright guys, so before I put the oil filter on, I usually put some oil in here. But since this filter goes in like this, horizontally, I'm not going to put a lot. I'm just going to put a little bit to soak it in a little bit. And you always want to put a little film of oil on this rubber. So once it does go in, once you tighten it, it can slide real good on that oil. So see if I can put just a little bit in here. Right in the middle is where you want it. That should be plenty actually. That might actually come out. I think I might have put too much, but in any case, you just want to put some in there so it has a little bit. So there you go. So film this real good like this, get some oil on it, and now it's ready to go in. Everything looks nice and clean there. Just put it in there like this and roll it on. None of it came out, so that's good. And there we go. So I'll get it hand tight pretty good. Obviously that's good. Wipe some of it down here wherever there's some oil, because we don't want any oil just sitting around. It'll accumulate dirt. And normally what I would do is I would just turn it until it becomes a little bit hard to turn. And then from there I would turn it like about a quarter of the turn. Maybe a little more. And that should be plenty right there, because if you do any tighter, it's super hard to get off. Like, I think last time I made it a little bit tighter than usual, but that was pretty tight too. So I just don't like the idea that if this is kind of loose, it could come out. But anyways, this should be more than enough. So yeah, that's how you put. So basically down here, you're done. This is tight, this is on. So now we go up and add oil. Alright guys, so this is what the old oil looks like. So it's right at, there's a gauge here, and it's right at 5, a little bit lower than 5 quarts. So technically this thing should take about 5 quarts. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but maybe it's like 5.2 or something, but it should be right at what we need. So make sure it's not too dirty here where you're gonna drop some sand in it or anything. So we're just gonna open up and pour it right in there. I don't have a funnel, so I'll just have to pull it like that. Hopefully I won't miss it. See if I can get this thing aimed right at it. Oh, I missed a little bit, but most of it went in just fine. So now I'm just gonna flow it in there. Nice and easy. Steady hand is the key. And that's it. I don't know if you can see or not, but that is all the oil. Just put it here, because that's all I got anyway, so if I have to add it, I'll buy it later. Alright, so this is it. Put your cap back on, however it goes on. And then you would want to check the oil. Alright, let's see what's going on. So I'm going to wipe off the first run here. Make sure it's clean. Just like that. Then we're going to go in there. Come out. And that's our level. So it's a little bit high. It's like right here. But that's okay because our oil filter is not filled yet. So it should be just right once the engine cranks. Alright, so the thing about the Volt is you have to get the hood open for the air in order the engine to idle. Alright guys, after you power on the Volt, then you should be able to pop the hood, and you want to watch for that oil light that was here. Make sure that it's not going to glow. So pop the hood and the engine cranks, as you can see. So there is no oil light coming up, so that's good. And the engine started here. I can go outside and show you guys. There we go. Engine is running. So when the hood is open, the engine runs. If you close the hood, it'll stop running. And look underneath, make sure you ain't got no kind of oil leaking down from anywhere. So everything looks good down there. So that's basically it. Just close the hood and the engine should stop. But it's not stopping because I guess it's doing something. Normally it stops, but sometimes it takes a little bit for it to stop. So, but yeah, that's how you change the oil in your car. And that's it. So I'm gonna wait till the engine stops and then I'll turn off the car. And that'll be done. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this video. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please hit the subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.